Hey guys, my fifth Facebook Live. So obviously this isn't going to be a live, so I guess it isn't a Facebook Live. The reason it isn't Facebook Live is because my signal in this hotel is shocking. It just doesn't upload or maintain the video at all. The quality, every time I've tried it, it's just cut out within a few minutes. Like you would have seen with my video last night, that I was rambling on for about 10 minutes, but it stopped within about 4 minutes. So I can't do it live, which is really annoying. But I'm going to record it and I'm going to upload it. And also it's going to be take a bit of time to upload because, again, the internet is crap here. So it might take a few hours. So it might end up uploading like 2 in the morning. I apologise for that. I've been at a training course all day. Literally just got back into my hotel room. I'm in the exact same situation as last night. I have half an hour for my dinner, so I need to do this and get down for dinner. I'm just going to quickly switch on my charger so my laptop doesn't go off. There we go. Charger on. We're all good. Laptop's not going to die now. Right, so let's dive into my fifth Facebook Live and let's really get into it so I don't finish. So I actually get to eat tonight. So what is this video about? This is my fifth Facebook Live. I'm really proud of myself that I've actually maintained the 5 days through. Like I said, I'm going to be doing daily blogs through this, curating content through daily blogs 5 times. So every weekday, 5 days of the week, and on Saturday will be my main big video. Now tomorrow's a really exciting video, but the only issue with it is it will come out a little later because it's going to be edited by someone else and recorded by someone else. So obviously I won't be able to get that video until he's finished editing it. So sadly that won't actually come out tomorrow. It'll be recorded tomorrow. It's a really exciting one. Give you a bit of a clue. It's a new thing I'm bringing to my YouTube channel. Basically I'm going to start interviewing influencers, very big influencers. I'm going to start interviewing them so I can gain knowledge from them, and then I can give that to you and you can gain knowledge from them as well. So that's a bit of a sneak peek of what that's going to be, and that's going to be a really good addition to my YouTube channel. So that's something to look forward to when that comes out in the later weeks. So that'll be my Saturday video. So don't necessarily, I might still throw out a small video. I'll see what's going on, but I will be training all. I'm training all this weekend from today onwards. And because I'm training from today onwards, that's what my video is going to be about. It's going to be about, the title of the video today is, should you pay for additional courses after uni? Should you pay for additional courses after uni? Now, I think this is a very interesting subject. The reason I think this is very interesting is that we spend, it's up to 50 grand. I know that's what my university course costs, so I know about average it'd be about between 40 and 60 grand will be your course cost. So mine was 50 grand, so you'd think that you would have gained quite a lot of learning for 50 grand, but realistically applying that to the real world, especially transferring business degrees into the real world business, it just isn't enough in the slightest. You pay 50 grand, you think you'd get it, but no you don't. So you get the educational side. There's a lot of theory, some of it's backed up, some of it's crap, but some of it's good. I still love my time at uni and I won't take that back, and I loved every second of it. But in regards to the cost, let's just leave it at that. So is it worth getting additional courses? And I would say 110%. So I'll just sort of give you some background first before we dive into it. So, knowledge is not power. So this is a quote by Think Rich and Grow Rich. So knowledge is not power. Everyone says knowledge is power. It's not power. I'm going to go on record and say it's not power. It's not power. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge is potential power. That is very important to know. We can learn and learn and learn and learn and learn, especially in this information world, this digital age, being fingertips away from any information in this world. We can learn and learn and learn, but if you don't know how to implement, if you don't action, then it is useless. Cast iron fact, if you don't action what you learn, it is useless. You can read as many books as you want, you can do as many courses as you want, you can pay for as many influencers, whatever you want to do. If you do not implement what they say, then it is useless. So understand that. And that's what I find with why it's going to be so important with having additional courses and building the groups that will motivate you to implement this, because you'll meet these people through these courses. Another interesting fact is that we only truly value that in which we truly desire. So you have to be smart with the courses you're going to be purchasing. And I'm going to go into my 5 tips when it comes to choosing a course. I'm just sort of giving you a background here. I'll go into my 5 tips in a minute. But we only truly value what we truly desire. So you've got to be smart with what you're investing in, what course you don't. Don't just do the course because someone said it was good. For sure, that's great. If someone's put a bit of word of mouth and said this is a great course, but make sure it's consistent with what you're genuinely interested in, your passion, and what your targets are, and so on. So don't just do it for the sake of it or following someone. It's because at the end of the day, you will not take action on something you don't truly desire. You might this is impressive, but if it's nothing, if it's got no relation to your relationship to your goals or anything, then you will not truly take action on it. And that's where knowledge becomes truly powerful, when you can take action and implement what you've learnt. And finally, in regards to background, is never stop learning. I'm going to go into this, so I'll leave that for now. I'm going to go into that in 5 tips. So we only value, another fact is that we only truly value knowledge that we pay for. Now, this is an interesting one, but the easiest way to explain this is, for instance, I work in the beauty industry, and I work on 2 sides of it. I work on one side, which is more the average consumer, $24.99 price. Then I work with the high-end anti-aging cream, which goes from £85 all the way up to £350. Now, that might sound absurd, but people buy quality, and we are sold so much more when we invest a high amount. So you have to understand your value, and you have to understand that some prices might be scary when you're looking at courses outside of university, but you have to understand, one, you put £50,000 into university, okay? So say a course is asking you for £1,000, £2,000, £3,000, you put 50 grand into university. And 2, you need, so to speak, skin in the game. You need a bit of skin in the game. For you to truly action on your knowledge, you need to be invested in it. You need to have money involved. I know at first it might be intimidating, the price of a course. I know that, and it can be scary. And for sure, you have to do your research to make sure the money's going to the right purposes. I'll go through those 5 tips to make sure your money is going to the right purposes. But there's a purpose for that price. There's a smart purpose for that price. And this was open to me when I invested in this course, was that there's a purpose on it, is that if you are not truly investing in it, then you will not truly learn, you will not be willing to take action. Because once you've got skin in the game, then you have risk, and then you're going to take action. So it's so important to learn. That's something I learned from taking on this course, and what my eyes were open up to. There was another thing I wanted to mention. So this is a little bit off topic. It's still to do with learning though, but I'll mention it. So for university, this is more in regards to learning. So in university, I wanted to achieve, I thought I could only achieve a 2-1. I wanted to achieve a first, and my back was against the wall. It was 100% against the wall, because the reason why I was against the wall is because I did a foundation year and a sandwich year, I did not have any more referral years. So if I messed up, that was my grade, cast iron, so I could not back up. I have many friends that have now got back to uni and then done it, and they may pass with great grades, whereas my back was against the wall. So sort of an interesting thing I learned from that is I actually gained my first. When your back's against the wall, when you're in the deep end, I find you learn the fastest. So that was a little off topic to my rant, but just something interesting to know. But when you're back against the wall, and when everything's going on, and when you're in the deep end, you learn your most. So understand that, checking yourself in the deep end. Don't ever just land with people who are on your level. Always achieve for higher. Same with jobs. Don't go for a job you think I'm the right level for this job. Go for the job that's 2 or 3 levels above that. And we're not going to go for a job that's miles ahead of it. That's silly. But go for the job that's a bit ahead of you. There's no point going for a job that is the same level of you. There's no point. I accept you'll get it. That's fantastic. But why reconfirm what you already know? What have you learned from that? What have you gained from reconfirming? You knew you could get your job. You've got the knowledge. You know you have that knowledge, and you still have that knowledge. Nothing has changed. All that has changed is that you've confirmed what you know. So understand that you should always be pushing yourself, and you should be going for a higher job. right, I'm going to stop ranting, not start ranting, I've already started ranting. I'm going to stop ranting and I'm going to get onto my 5 tips. So, I know that background sort of information was a bit juggly, but I hope you gain some sort of understanding. I always like to give understanding to what I'm going to talk about before I go into my tips and my advice. I always like to give understanding, an overview of what our minds are and the way we value things and the way it has relation. Just open your eyes, just like my eyes have been open. Again, this is all very recent learnings. So these are my 5 big tips on choosing the additional courses after university that are truly going to have value to you, and why I truly believe you should do additional courses after uni. So number 1, acquiring the right knowledge for you. Acquiring the right knowledge for you. There's no point, like I mentioned, there's no point acquiring knowledge just for the sake of it. There's no point acquiring knowledge just because someone said, oh, this is a good course. If it has no relation to your goals, no relation to your purpose, your why, your passions, then why the hell do it? Do not do it. If it has, don't just follow. Don't be a follower. Understand what you like. I love digital marketing. Marketing is my thing. Marketing and sales, that's me. I've gone on a digital marketing class because I want to become a master in my area. That's what I'm doing. So understand your area. It might be accountancy, it might be sales, it might be finance, whatever it is, property, whatever it is, do the courses around them. For sure, use the word of mouth. That's fantastic. Reviews, testimonials. But make sure it's knowledge that is based, and that you can refer to my last Facebook Live, which I encourage you to go watch, and that explains to you how to truly understand what your true why is and what the true clarity of your passions and steps to achieve your goals. Because once you have true clarity of that, you'll be able to understand what knowledge you then need to grasp and take in order to achieve your goals. So make sure you have true clarity and transparency of what you want to achieve, and then you know the steps, you know the courses in order to achieve that. Number 2, master one thing, not all. Master one thing, not all. I'm going to change so not all. So, don't be a jack of all trades. This is what too many people do, and especially being in an information world where we have information on the tips of our fingers. We can literally look up anything and learn anything on the internet. That's the most amazing thing about the internet. But what you can't do is focus on you've got to focus on mastering one thing. There's no point having general knowledge in everything. You're not going to gain anything by having general knowledge in everything. You have to master things. Stop trying to please everyone. Stop trying to control all your knowledge, and stop trying to almost give up on things just because, I've got a lot of knowledge here, I'll go here. It's just monkey jumping. You're just putting your hands in lots of things, and you think you're being smart, but you're not. You have to understand your passion and truly master it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm truly mastering digital marketing. I'm truly mastering sales. I'm still not there, but I'm focusing on mastering it. Once you master it, that becomes an extremely important asset. Because if you just got general knowledge, lots of people have general knowledge. General knowledge does not gain results. General knowledge, I'm not going to say it, I was going to say, general knowledge is more for education. So general knowledge is you have a general outlook for teachers, for lecturers. So that's more of a general outlook. You have to have mastered knowledge of your craft. Once you have mastered knowledge, that's a very unique asset. Having mastered knowledge, people pay a lot of money in order to acquire that. So understand that you should master and not give up, because mastering something will be a lot more difficult than getting general knowledge in everything. You think being smart of getting general knowledge, master one thing, truly know everything about it, every trend, every new software, every tool, know everything, and be the genius at that. There's nothing wrong once you're the genius at that to move to something else, to broaden your horizon, absolutely. But master one thing first and reap reward from that before moving on to the next. Right, I'm just going to quickly turn my phone because my alarm's going to shoot off. So, that was number 2, master one thing, not all. Number 3, treat your life as a university. So, treat your life as a university. Never stop learning. So, That's the simple, and that's one I mentioned earlier as well. So treating your life as university, always be learning, continually learning. Even when you achieve your successes and your true dreams, you should always be learning. The second you stop learning, the competition will win. The second you stop learning, people will get ahead of you. No matter where you're in life, you always need to learn. You will be learning till the day you die. From the day you're born to the day you die, you'll be learning. You need to learn. So that's as simple as that one is. Really, just use it as your university and go. I'm not saying that you should be going on after course after course after course after course. Absolutely not. No, because that's just silly. You have to be smart with it. Yes, you can learn. And yes, you can go on courses, but it doesn't mean you have to reconfirm your knowledge. You're always ever looking for new knowledge in your area. So be looking for new knowledge, but that doesn't mean you have to put tons of investment in 1,000 different courses through your life. You may only have to do so many courses. Just understand and be smart with your time, and just treat everything as you know, and learn from people, network from people, and learn from others. Number 4, don't overwhelm yourself with too much learning. Number 4, don't overwhelm yourself with too much learning. Now, this is a key problem that everyone's going to face. I face it, you face it, everyone faces it. We're in a digital world, and being in a digital world is a great thing and a bad thing. One, it's amazing because we can just learn anything, especially with YouTube, how-tos, tips and advice, everything, blogs. It's amazing how just on our fingertips we can learn anything, and that is amazing. But it's also a scary prospect, because like going back to what was it, number 2, mastering one thing, not all. It forces us / encourages us to try and be a master at everything, because we feel we're being smart because we've got all this knowledge. So let's consume. And for sure you want to consume, but you want to consume smartly. There's no point trying to consume everything, because you will not learn like that. You need to focus on one thing and master it. So don't overwhelm yourself with these billions of things online of trying to understand everything. Just master your one craft and don't get overwhelmed with the information. And another tip on that is, yes, listen to people, and yes, take people's perceptions, people's ideas and opinions. Yes, that's good to learn from, but don't feel like you have to listen to them. At the end of the day, you are you. You make your decisions, and you know that. Yes, it's good to take advice from gurus from the industry, from people. Understand who you're taking advice from as well, and whether they have credentials to back that up. But sometimes you may go against the grain, you may go against that, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Understand you make the last decision. Don't feel like you have to continually follow the people that are above you, or what you perceive as above you, should I say. So remember, you make your own decision. Otherwise, if you do that and you think again, you'll think you're being smart following these people, you'll just end up being a sheep. You'll just follow. Don't do that. Be smart, be brave, and take responsibility for yourself, and focus on what you truly want to learn, and focus on your craft and learn that and master that, and take knowledge from the people who you aspire to be. Don't take knowledge from whoever you aspire to be, and this is through true clarity. Once you have true clarity of your goals and what you aspire to be, understand someone who has already achieved that, and it has the same values and has achieved exactly what you want to achieve, and embody them. Live with them, in a sense of, obviously you're not going to live with them, but just network with them, be around with them as much as you can, and just understand them and glue yourself to them. You don't have to take your knowledge from anyone else, because you don't want to be like anyone else. You want to be like them. So why would you take your knowledge from 100 other different people? Because that's the person you want to be. So understand that their knowledge is of most high importance to you. So don't overwhelm yourself with other people's perceptions and ideas as well, but do take them on board and make the decision on your board. Be smart. Finally, number 5, be smart with your time and money. Number 5, be smart with your time and money. So this is super important when choosing a course, because like I said, you can be encouraged, especially with the amount of courses out there. It can be extremely encouraging to just do course after course with all the guarantees and the promises of so many courses, and I don't doubt that many courses will provide that. But you have to be smart with your time and money. Don't go on courses just to reconfirm your knowledge. Don't go, yes, sometimes you have to reconfirm some things just so you drill it in, because if you're not action taking on it, then obviously you don't truly understand it, or you're not truly sold on it, or whatever it is. But don't do things in order just to satisfy yourself, to reconfirm. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Be smart with your time. Without a doubt, time is your greatest asset, because money, you can make money at any point in your life. No question. You can make money at any point in your life. However much you want to make, you can make it at any point in your life. Time, you can never get back time. You can, unless we learn how to create a time machine, which I hope we do at some point in my lifetime. I really hope we do that. It'd be bloody awesome. But we can't. Okay, time is the most important thing. Family, friends, being around, of living in the moment. So be smart with your time. Yes, you're going to be learning, but understand, again, it goes back to having true clarity of your goals, what you want to achieve in life, your dreams, and having true clarity of the goals and those dreams will ensure that you put your time smartly, because you'll understand the exact steps you need to do in order to achieve that dream. So be smart with your time and money, and you'll truly achieve your financial, your happiness goals, all your goals and dreams in life. Whew, that was hyped. I'm sure you would have seen that video is pretty hyped. I'm feeling a hyped mood. I'm feeling really motivated because this was the first day of my of the digital marketing masterclass. So I've been with some really knowledgeable people, networking till late, having a few pints, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm just really happy with networking with them. So I'll just rehash those 5 points. So number 1, acquiring the right knowledge for you. Number 2, mastering one thing, not all. Number 3, treat your life as a university. Number 4, don't overwhelm yourself with too much learning. And number 5, be smart with your time and money. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Those are my 5 tips on when you're acquiring additional courses after university. I 100% believe that you should acquire additional courses. I am on one now. I'm absolutely loving it. I am learning loads because I'm trying to master my craft of digital marketing. I really hope you gain value from that. Depending where you're watching this, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, comment below, DM me, message me, comment, whatever you want to do. Give me feedback, likes, engage. I love to speak to the community, get a bit of engagement, get feedback, and again, maybe you're interested in me doing a video, please let me know a video idea and I'll be happy to do it. But I hope you gain value from that, guys. Please, if you could just go follow me on social media, YouTube @ScottMears, Twitter @ScottMears_, and Facebook @ScottMearsEntrepreneur. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube, please drop a like, subscribe, notification, all the good stuff. So I hope you gain value from that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one, which will be it'll be on Monday. So I will see you then. Thank you very much, guys. See you then. Bye bye.